Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a wake up and flow yoga series. It obviously does not have to be morning when you do this, but it is programmed to kind of awaken and open up all the different parts of our body to set us up well for the day. So when we're ready, we'll go ahead and get started in a tabletop. Let's take our shoulders over our wrists, hips over knees, and then on your inhale, you'll drop the belly, pull the heart forward through the arms, finding your cow. Exhale, round and curl into that cat. Beginning to find your spinal movement, rolling forward and back, utilizing your breath cycles to help guide you through your movement. Inhale as you roll those shoulders back, pinning them back towards the hips, drop the belly. Exhale, curl from your lower belly all the way up through the upper back. Let's find one more round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Then we'll separate our knees a little bit wider and walk your hands slightly forward for your dancing line. Draw big circles in your hips, all the way forward, all the way back. I like to tuck my toes. That way when my hips come back towards my heels, I get a little stretch to the bottoms of my feet. And let's reverse the circles. We'll meet with our hips forward. You gently drop a little bit into the hips, roll those shoulders back, and then tuck the toes and just find a little sway from side to side, making sure you're not crunching at all into the lower back. Then we'll send our hips towards our heels, finding an active child's pose. Let's tent the fingertips, lift the elbows from the mat. See if you can walk the fingertips a little bit further forward while continuing to root your hips back. Let's walk our hands over to the right, stretching our left side. Maybe your left hand comes on top for a deeper stretch. Then walk the hands back through center and over to the left. Inhale our arms back through center. We'll lift ourselves up into a low plank position. So your knees are behind your hips, tail is tucked, and shoulders are stacked over wrists. Think about lifting your chest up and away from the mat. Then you'll bend into your elbows as you inhale. Exhale, push it up and send your hips towards your heels, child's pose. Rock forward, active belly, bend and extend your arms, and send your hips back. Nice, rock forward, lower and lift, and press. Then really think active abdominals, begin to awaken the arms, awakening your core. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. This next time we'll tuck our toes, send the hips up and back, making our way into downward facing dog. Let's pedal out our feet. One knee bends and then the other, creating some space to the backs of our legs. And roll both heels down towards the floor. Roll the shoulders out of your ears, thinking those outer arms roll towards the outer edges of your mat. On your inhale, lift both heels high, and then roll both heels over to the left. For that IT band stretch through your right thigh, if you'd like to bend into your left knee, that's available as well. Sending those hips heavy. Inhale, heels high through center, heels to the right, and melt your chest to the thighs. Again, maybe bend into your left knee, let the hips drop. And high on the toes, lift the heels high. Walk your feet to your hands. Top of the mat will meet in a ragdoll. So the feet a couple inches apart, about 2 fists could fit between your feet. Generous bend of your knees, grab for opposite elbows, let the head and chest hang heavy over your thighs. Maybe gently swaying from side to side. Let's keep our right knee bent. Take the right fingertips down beneath the face and peel your left arm open, twisting to the ribs. Keep equal weight throughout the heel and the ball of the foot. And then switch. Left fingertips down, left knee bends. Right arm opens, rotating to the waistline. And both hands down. On your next inhale, big circle, sweep those arms all the way up and overhead, reaching tall to the fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale for your half lift. Look out and lengthen your spine, open the chest. Plant your hands. Step or hop your feet back through high plank. Chaturanga, you bend your elbows, holding that hover. Inhale, roll forward, upward facing dog. Knees can hover from the mat or relax down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, that right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, round and curl in. Inhale, up and back. Knee to right elbow or tricep. Inhale, up and back. Knee to left elbow or tricep. Fallen triangle. Extend that leg out and spin your back heel down and peel your left arm up and maybe over. Then both hands root. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, send the foot between your hands. High crescent lunge. Arms peel up, rooting down to the balls of both big toes. Tuck slightly through your tail. We'll hinge forward, high power lunge. Hold. Can you keep the belly lifted off of the thigh? Really actively lifting up and away from the mat. Find your airplane pose, balance. Send those arms back behind you. Lift your left leg from the floor. Keep reaching the chest open. Imagine somebody is gently pulling those fingertips back to lift your chest. Back to your high lunge. Inhale, arms sweep. Exhale, drop that back knee down. Untuck the toes, low lunge. Imagine there's a magnetic energy from this front heel to the back knee, pulling them in towards one another to lift a little bit taller to the crown of the head. And drop your right hand down, stretch the left arm up and over, creating a nice long line, and stretch through your left side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, the hands down, half splits. Just straighten out your front leg. Aim to make sure that this back hip is over your back knee, so hips are square, spine long. Then use your exhales to fold a little bit deeper. If you'd like more of a calf stretch, you can flex the ankle, curl the toes to the nose. And re-bend that knee. Lunge twist, left hand down, right arm opens. If you'd like more, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee from the mat. Be active through that back thigh as you lift and lengthen the fingertips. Transitioning into our side plank. Gaze down, step that right foot to stack or stagger, or maybe lifting it up into your star. If you need less, drop down to that left knee right underneath the hip and lift up a little bit taller to the hand. One more breath. And both hands down, high plank. Take an inhale breath, prepare for your flow. Chaturanga, shift some weight forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, opens the chest, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, round and curl. Inhale, up and back. Left knee, left tricep. Inhale, up and back. Left knee to right tricep. Extend it out, fallen triangle. Lifting off your right arm. Maybe it lifts up and overhead. Then both hands down. Inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. High crescent. Arms peel all the way up. Settling down through those shoulders, slight tuck of your tail to stretch your hip flexor. Inhale, hinge forward. High power lunge, keeping the belly lifted from the thigh. Then begin to take all of your weight in that front foot airplane. Sweep those arms back. Lift your back leg from the mat. Keeping the belly active, making sure there's no arching of that low back. And you will lift open through your chest a little bit more. And tap the back toes to the mat. High lunge, arms lift. Drop that back knee down. Untuck the toes, low lunge. So once again, your tail is tucked, shoulders active, reaching long through the fingertips, creating a long line from fingertip to that bottom knee. And drop your left hand down, reach the right arm up and over. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, the hands down. Half splits, shift the weight back, straightening through your front leg. Work to square off your hips and shoulders, and use your exhale to fold. Generally think inhales to find length and openness, exhales to find depth. Next inhale, we re-bend the knee. Find your lunge twist. Right hand down, left arm opens. Option to lift your back knee from the mat. Transition to your side plank. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Stack, stagger, or lift the leg, or drop your right foot, your right knee to the mat if you need to modify. For 3, lift those hips a little bit higher, making sure that you're stacked from wrist to shoulder. 2 and 1, both hands down. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. You'll roll yourself forward to high plank. Drop your knees down, tabletop. Let's plant that right hand down beneath the face. Inhale, your left arm opens. Exhale, thread it through. Taking that left shoulder and ear to the mat. Option to extend the right arm forward in front of you. Maybe wrap and bind it around the base of your spine. If you'd like to challenge your balance, you can extend that right leg. Maybe lift it from the mat. Holding the hips square, heart flex to the ankle, drawing into the belly for balance. Then plant that knee down, slowly unwind, and reopen your left arm up. Switching sides, left hand down. Inhale, the right arm opens. Exhale, thread it through. Aim to find a similar expression to the other side. Know that these are all just layers. You can take what works for you, leave what doesn't. If you're lifting the leg, this time your left leg will lift, toes face down towards the floor. Then replant down through your knee, replant your left hand, and open the arm up. Then both hands down. Finding a little bird dog for our core. Your right arm, left leg will extend in opposite directions, making sure that this back hip and knee are stacked, front shoulder and wrist are stacked. Inhale on the way out. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round. 3 more. Use your breath. Inhale out. Your last 2. Your last 1. Hold it out in opposite directions. Find a little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Awakening the glute and the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to bend the back knee. Can you reach around with the hand? Maybe you clasp the toe or that front arch, and then kick the foot into the hand, open the chest. Take your gaze forward in front of you if it's available, and then gently release that foot out, arm out. Plant the hand down. Slide your leg out towards the left, and then stitch your hip to your heel. Stretch your arms forward. If you would like a deeper stretch, walk your hands over to that left foot, finding an inner thigh stretch. Then when you're ready, walk your hands back through center. Lift yourself back up. Sweep that left leg behind you. And cross it towards the right. Tuck the toes, plant the foot down. Try to draw that heel down as you gaze over your right shoulder, getting a gentle stretch through your neck. And slowly sweep it up and back. Finding your 3-legged down dog. Left leg lifts high, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open up at the hip. Option to stay here or flip your dog. Drop the toes down, all 10 toes face that wall behind you as you lift up through your hips and reach the fingertips forward overhead. Take both hands down. We'll find our flow, maybe a 3-legged chaturanga here. Exhale to lower. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, downward facing. Roll forward to high plank. Tabletop, tuck those toes, knees down. Inhale your left arm, your right leg in opposite direction. Hips stay square, shoulders square. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round. Feeling that spinal movement as well. You extend your spine, keep the belly active. Round your spine as you draw it in. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, open. Last one, you round. And we hold it out. Pulse for 10, 9, lifting from the glute, from the shoulder, really active through this bottom hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Reach around with that left hand. Can you grab for the foot? If you have it, maybe kick the foot into the hand, open the chest, roll those shoulders back, find your balance, and then release the hand and foot. Slide that left hand down, sweep your right foot out, and drop the foot to the side. Finding your 3-point child, so you extend your arms forward, so you lengthen your hips back. If you'd like a deeper inner thigh stretch, walk your hands to the right. And walk those hands back through center, lifting your shoulders to stack over your wrists. Sweep that right leg back and take it across to the left. Tuck the toes, plant the foot, pinning your shoulders back. Roll the heel to the mat as you gaze over to the left. Sweep your right leg up and back. 3-legged down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open up at the hip. Option to flip your dog. Drop the toes, spin on your toes, they face back. Right hand faces forward. You can roll out that wrist if you'd like. And then both hands down. Maybe a 3-legged chaturanga, or drop the toes, drop the knees, bend your elbows. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, walk your hands to your feet, back of the mat. Bend deeply into your knees. Let's find our gorilla pose. Lift the arches of the feet. Take the hand all the way underneath the foot, bending your knees as much as you need to find that bind. Find your half lift on your inhale. Exhale to fold. Eventually, over time, as your flexibility gains, you'll be able to straighten a little bit more through those knees. Lift the hips a little higher towards the ceiling. The neck is relaxed, the shoulders out of the ears, elbows go wide. Maybe your hands are so far underneath the feet that you can wiggle out your big toes and massage your wrist creases. Then on your inhale, half lift, release those hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your half chair. Find your hips sitting low. Ideally, your legs, your thighs, and your arms are parallel to the floor. Let's find a little pulse. The lower and lift. Can you activate a little bit more through your hands, reaching those fingertips long and forward as you send your hips back. Maybe the toes flare from the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Roll the weight forward into the feet or into the toes. Lift your heels high. Can you lower 1 more inch? Lower 1 more inch. Drop those heels. Interlace the hands behind the base of the spine. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your hips. Take the arms overhead if it's available. So again here, try to keep the balance even through your feet from heel to ball of the foot. And then when you're ready, slowly bend your knees. Release those hands forward and walk yourself out to your high plank. Drop your knees down, tabletop. Then cross at your ankles, find a seat. So on your hips, we'll find one little boat pose to activate our abdominal wall for the morning. Reach those arms forward, extend up through your spine. Your feet are planted just a couple inches apart. Hinge your torso back, keeping your flat back, so make sure not to round into your frame. I'm gonna open the chest. Stay here or lift your knees to tabletop. Final option is to extend your legs all the way forward to cover your face, so you're gazing right at those feet. From here, maybe lift your arms and lower those arms. Start to get a little wobbly, bend your knees. Lift and lower. Can you scoop a little bit deeper into the belly, finding your balance on those sits bones? 3 more. Finding your breath. Inhale forward. Exhale to lift. Your last one. Can we hold? Open the chest. 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. We'll find our butterfly stretch. Soles of the feet together. The knees go wide. Use your hands to open the soles of the feet like a book. Shine the heart forward. And then melt your chest towards the feet. Elbows pinned by your sides, they face back. Then lift yourself up through center. Find your comfortable cross-legged seat. On our inhale, the arms sweep up and overhead. We'll drop our right hand down, stretch up and over to the right. Keeping both hips rooted, Both shoulders stacked, so keep rolling your left shoulder back. Circle sweep all the way overhead. Take that left hand down, right arm reaches. Inhale through center, find a twist to the right, your left hand to the knee, right fingertips kickstand behind you as you gaze over right shoulder. Hold your twist, just gaze over left shoulder. Your double helix twist, gently washing out the spine. So your cervical spine moves in a different direction than your thoracic. Inhale, release the twist, arms go up. Exhale, twist to the left, gaze left. Hold those shoulders out of your ears. Hold your twist, just gaze to the right. Inhale, release the twist, both arms up. Take your hands to seal forward in front of your heart. Congratulate yourself for starting your morning or at any point in your day with a nice refreshed movement, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys, bye.